Hello, my friends, and welcome to a bonus stream. I was hemming and hawing back and forth on whether or not I wanted to actually tackle the secret bosses of Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 on stream, because I hear they're a huge pain in the ass. Not as much of a pain in the ass as Sans Undertale, reportedly, but a huge pain in the ass. But you know, we're in the countdown for chapters 3 and 4 release day. I'm streaming this actually. I think you might be able to get the game on Steam now. But we're not playing the game yet. We're playing Deltarune Chapter 3 on Thursday. And if I see any spoilers in the chat, you're getting banned for life. This is your first and final warning. However, today we're gonna do the chapter 1 secret boss fight. I'm being coy about it in case you don't know, even though this is old news at this point. We're doing the chapter 1 secret boss fight today, and we're doing the chapter 2 secret boss fight tomorrow morning is my plan for doing this. I don't think fighting this boss is gonna take me 4 hours. But I do have 4 hours carved out in case it does. I also want to say I've gotten to the fight already. This is not going to include, I did a little bit of grinding off stream, because I didn't want to be futzing around with the chapter 1 secret boss. You have to find a bunch of keys in locations that I sort of knew about, but still had to consult the wiki, and I didn't want to make you guys suffer through me reading through pages of the wiki for 30 minutes honestly this morning. However, I will say I have not seen either of these fights. I know what these fights are. I have not seen the gameplay, and I have not experienced. I don't have a tactic running in here like this. I just know we're gonna fight some bitches. Actually, we're gonna fight one bitch today. We're gonna fight one bitch tomorrow. That's how it's gonna work. And I will say, if I don't finish this fight in the 4 hours I've allotted, then I don't finish the fight. And that's just gonna go on my record. But I'm hoping to do these as kind of a lead in to the chapter 3 gameplay. It was really just an excuse for me to remember how this game works. I jumped in here and I got in my first freaking fight with one of the dust bunnies, whose fancy name I can't remember. And I just sat there for a second what is this UI? How do I, And I almost fully attacked it for a second. I would have had to restart, that would have sucked so bad. So we're getting back into things. Here. But I should be at the fight. Oh my lord, it's always so loud. Cap that window. Pause the music so you can hear the eerie humming. There it is. We're so close. We're so close now to chapter 3 and 4. Oh, okay. So the basic rundown for our chapter 1 battle. What I had to do. For chapter 1, here's all I know about this character. For chapter 1, you have to go into you have to use one of the elevators in the card castle and go into an area beneath the castle, simply marked ? And you can talk to somebody down there who says he wants to play a game, but you can't like we can't play with him, you know, on the other side of these bars. It's a huge, like, barred archway that you're gonna see here in a second. And he talks very esoterically about how they tried to trap him, but they managed to trap themselves instead. And he said that the shop owner might know something, so we had to go talk to Sham. Sham gave us part of a key and told us to go find the other 2 pieces. We had to take the 3 pieces of the key and give them to what's-his-face, the hammer guy, Malleus, who forged a full prison key. And both Sham and Malleus were like really not a huge fan of us going down this path. Sham didn't want to like talk about it, but was like, maybe it's a good idea if you go do something about him. And we have to go back to Sham and talk to Sham after the fight. I think he's going to have some specific dialogue. And Malleus was like, it's saying the key has a terrible energy about it, and that he made it for us, but that he prays we'll never have to use it, which, like, is hilariously overdramatic for the design that I know this boss has. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm sure he's gonna kick my ass. I'm positive he's gonna kick my ass at least a couple of times. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And also, hope you like circus music. I will say, I have heard this boss fight music, and it does slap, unfortunately. So I'm really excited for that. That's one thing all of these like crazy hard boss fights have in common. At least you're fucking jamming while you're getting your ass beaten to the ground, I guess. Alright. Let's talk to him. The key. The key. A marvelous fun is about to break free. Won't you let yourself outside? Yeah, dude, I guess so. You put the door key in front of the door, and the door appears. The door key created a door. Okay. There he is. Visitors! Now we can play. Then, after you, I can play with everyone else, too. So, what are we playing exactly? Oh, it's just a simple numbers game. When your HP drops to 0, you lose. So that's the kind of game you want to play, huh? Then I gotta warn you. You're dealing with a couple of sharks. Shark to shark. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, let the games begin. There it is. The track is called The World Revolving. Oh, there's a really popular YouTuber who does like hard rock covers of video game tracks. His name completely escapes me, but he does a kick-ass cover of World Revolving. Ugh. Let the game begin. His name is Jeevil, by the way. No, I don't know why his name is Jeevil. Hypnosis, huh? Random chaos. Let's check him. I would love to do a check first. Jeevil, there is no strategy to defeat the enemy. Good luck. Catch me if you can. Oh, I was so proud of myself for a second. The air crackles with freedom. Alright. Well, that's right, these costs. TP. Give me a fucking pirouette, that's fine. Chris spun around. Jiva got slightly more tired, and Jiva felt at ease. Jiva's defense dropped. Shall we play the ring around? I don't know if this is a character. Freaking, why is that so hard for me? I don't know if this is a character that I actually have to kill. Actually, I could have. I'm gonna have you defend, and you heal Chris, maybe? There we go. That's better. My hearts go out to all you sinners is quite the line. Guess who's down again? Beautiful, both of you, huh? Lancer Cookie heals team HP? Yeah. Sounds good to me. Susie used the spin. Let's make the devil's knife. Oh, that is a scythe that you're threatening with, isn't it? That's so rough. I was gonna say, we have enough for hypnosis, but, Rouse, I need some help over there. Give him a revivement, that's fine. And then I want you to give me Heart's Donut. That's also fine. Not very worth it. This body cannot be killed. That's so unfortunate. World is spinning. Let's try hypnosis. Susie spun something around. Jivel's next attack weakened. Jivel became more tired. It really weirds me out when Toby has his characters use, like, actual voices. Mostly because, potentially because, I think the only ones he's done it with so far have been weird outliers. Like, Flowey got the realistic laugh, then Jeevel has it, and Spampton sort of has it in his theme. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. His next attack weakened. I'm gonna keep weakening him, I guess. Right, the carousel game, oh my god. That's a lot on the screen, actually. Ouch, shit. That's right, you don't have your healing item, your healing ability yet. I guess we'll give you the Lancer Cookie so that you can maybe heal other people. Having fun? Join the club. I say all of this knowing that we're not making it through this fight. It appears you have reached an end. Yeah, dude. I guess so. will you try again? I actually don't know if we've ever gotten killed on any of these playthroughs. This is also unsettling. Yes, we will try again. Then the future is in your hand. Alright, we'll do it again. The key. The key! Also, it was not described as a door key. When Malleus made it, it was described as the prison key. Yes, Jeevel, let's get on with it. That's right, we can't even pirouette or anything yet. We're just gonna super defend. Come on, baby, come on, baby. Act, Jeevel, give me that hypnosis, yes. Oh, I guess it's not always Chris. I was gonna say it's odd that the line is Chris gazed strangely. Freaking on. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, we can't. Hypnosis. Okay. I'd love some healing. And then everybody else gets a defense. Oh, yeah. Hearts go out to all you sinners. I'm also pretty sure only the characters who have talked with real voices call us sinners. Does Spamton call us a sinner? I feel like he has to, right? Somewhere in all of that dialogue. I also hate that this is the riff from fucking... It's Azrael's riff again. Not this one. The one that was just playing. It's the hero riff. The leitmotif that I'm so fucking obsessed with. Oh, fuck. Nope. Misjudged that one. Oh, Rousey, you poor pile of nonsense over there. Give him... nope. Chalk diamond. It's fine. You defend. That wasn't enough. Hip hip, let's ride the carousel game. We finally have enough for hypnosis, but not enough to freaking... Not enough people to do it. Give them the Lancer. Oh my god. Rasa, you almost made it through that, god damn it. Oh, we have so much too. Give me... We don't need the spin cake. Give me the club sandwich? You defend.
I can do anything.
Ralsei is not making it through this round, but I'll try my darndest. Do it. We're all gonna die this round, but it's fine. What? I figured it out. And then it went the other way. That was so cool, though. Give me another hypnosis. You kids are really keeping up. At this point, I just kind of need to figure out... God damn it. How the fight goes before we're able to really make it work. Yeah, spin kick, absolutely. So I'm not necessarily worried about winning. I'm worried about figuring this out. I also was going to read that dialogue, Mr. Jeeble, but you unfortunately tried murdering me about it. Give him a heart's donut, I guess. You defend. Beautiful. Beauty is joying in my heart. This is the riff I was talking about. Na, 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 na. Wow, that was crazy. Hypnosis. Susie spun something around. Even Devil's Knife is smiling. Also, can we talk about what a fucking homestuck ass weapon this is? Tobias. The homestuck ass weapon you've made for this weird ass character. Yeah, the revivement, I guess. And then I'll do a heal prayer too. Yeah. His curtains are really on fire. I also don't like how he's got a busted face like the Gaster friends from Undertale. It's uncomfortable. You should heal again. Last healing item. And or else say you heal yourself.
Chaos, chaos. Man, what?
Chaos, chaos. God, okay. We don't have enough. Defend. This body cannot be killed.
Man, what?
Stuck ass weapon. Oh my god, I dodged it. It's so exciting, I can't take it. Sound effects are not great. I'll be honest with you, Toby. Sound effects, not great. Chaos Bomb was prepared for you. Oh, I don't like that. And you're not gonna let me act about it too, okay? Everyone, defend. This is it, boys and girls. See ya! Oh, fuck. I can't believe we survived that. We're not gonna survive the next one, but we survived that one. Enough! You kids tired me up. Then can I leave? Can you call me the winner? Something terrible is coming? Don't say that. I'm actually not gonna hypnosis you again. I would love a heal prayer though.
Man, what?
Kidding, here's my final chaos. Oh no. Yep.
Could you unveil chaos?
The fuck is that? Oh, that's a big one. Can't believe we survived that too. Is this phase 2? I'm so scared. Rossi chanted something. G-Full's next attack weakened. What the fuck was that noise? I think I just heard the whine of some tiny engine motherfucker squealing down the road. That's what that sounded like. These curtains are really on fire. Yep. That's it. Whew. Made it a lot farther for that one. Will you persist? I mean, we always do, don't we? We always fucking do. Boom, doo, doo, boom, doo, doo, boom, doo, doo, boom. Alright, let's go again. I am truly obsessed with the music of these games.
Chaos.
Double ouch. Hypnosis. See, if we keep up... Oh, shit. This doesn't work as well as I had hoped it did. I was just about to say, if we keep up the defense, things might work out, but I think the real tactic is being better at the fucking game, bud. God. 53 out of... Okay. No Chris first. For all this is not going to be worth. And Chris, you get to spin cake. Spin cake me. I simply can't dodge all of them. That's such a weird movement they want me to do. Oh, we don't even have enough TP. Shit. No, defend. Defend. Then I want you to heal prayer. Chris.
I can do anything.
Yeah, Jeevel, I know you can. Stop giving me this. Fuck, I can't believe that almost worked. Holy shit. Hypnosis, please. Pip, that's right, the carousel game. Ouch. Why are those... Why does that carousel look like Aaron? Give Susie a Choco Diamond, I guess. Wasn't even enough, oh my god. I should have also done a heal prayer. But if I didn't, or else I wasn't gonna make it through this one. Okay. Act hypnosis.
I can do anything.
Please. Okay. We have another... We do have the club sandwich. It's not going to do Susie a whole lot of good. But it'll heal everybody else. And then Rouse can heal prayer Susie. That gets us all back in action. For the briefest moments. Shit. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're just sucking out of here today, aren't we?
I can do anything. I can do anything.
There is a future where I might just go buy a bunch of, like, better healing items to get through this boss fight with, but I don't tend to be that type of person.
I can do anything.
We're more of a brute force kind of crowd over here. Especially since, you know, this is going to be my one stream attempting this. Either we're going to get through it with brute force, or we're not getting through it at all, I think. Still just run outside, huh? Healing varies. Give Susie the Lancer cookie.
Chaos, chaos.
Yep, there it goes. Yes, I persist. Yes, Gaster, I persist. At least for another couple of hours.
Chaos, chaos.
Simply need to be better at the game, you know? Can't believe we defended and that shit still did 26 damage. That might also be a problem. I didn't check to see if I had, like, good equipment walking into here. It's probably fine. Jeeble. I was doing so well on that. Give, or I'll say the Lancer. You defend. And you defend. My heart goes out to all you sinners. Still such a... It feels like... Did you guys play or watch gameplay of Poppy Playtime in that like most recent chapter, chapter 4 I think that they released with the they had like a whole line of like cute and cuddly animal critters, like little stuffed animals, and in that mix was Catnap and Dog Day, and they were like the two main guys that were kind of focused on in that chapter. And these fucking animatronics were calling each other heretics about things in that chapter, and I'm like, how is that a thing that you know about as a being? You know what I mean? How does this jolly little freak, do you truly know what a sinner is, or is this a word that you have taken from somewhere else? I simply do not understand. Oh, that's fun.
I can do anything.
I can't believe that half worked. Hypnosis. Thank you. Fuck, or else they went down. That's fine. Give me the spin cake, yeah. And Susie, you defend.
I can do anything.
I'll say we just got you back. God damn it. Oh, it's totally fine. Give him a chocolate diamond. That'll surely not do nothing. Who keeps spinning the world around? Oh my god, that half worked. Hypnosis.
I can do anything.
Also, all of these little creatures, one of them is a familiar face. It's a face of a different enemy. Potentially one of the amalgamation enemies. But all of the little carousel creatures have their eyes crossed out too. Which is fucked up, Jeevil. Oh my god, okay. Oh, we don't have enough. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna have you... No. You're gonna defend. I'm gonna have you heal Rouse. And Rouse will defend. Because Rouse is a squishy little baby. I was literally just going to say something about how that attack isn't that bad to dodge, and then he hit me. I just need to not. Ow. Ow. Fucking Rouse, please. God damn it. Revive Mint Susie. Ouch. Double ouch. God damn it. This is it, boys and girls. See ya. This is where I die, potentially. I hope he doesn't have a third phase. Okay. Blood is spinning. We need to get Rouse back up. And this is the last healing item, so I better do something. There we go. Enough, you kids tired me. Oh god. We at least made it to phase 2 again, which is not going to help, but something terrible is coming. I am going to hypnosis him, so that maybe this attack is weakened. Final chaos. I feel like I should have put a freaking flashing lights warning. I can't believe we're alive. I can't believe we're alive. We don't have any more healing items. We're gonna... I'm gonna defend. We're gonna defend and I'm gonna have Rouse heal someone. Because I don't think this works. If we're all dead in the ground. Like that. Ah, yes, Gaster, I will persist. Alright. Part of me wants to use D-pad to move. I don't think that would help me any extra. Extra. I should heal Rouse. We'll heal Rouse when he needs it. Famous last words, I think. There he goes. Now it's time to heal Rouse. Give him a laser cookie. Yeah, that's fine. so much fucking damage, dude. Revivement, Chris, yeah. And then magic. Heal prayer. Rousing. Oh my god. Hypnosis, thank you.
I can do anything.
I'm so glad this carousel attack gives me a freaking second as it loads in, because I'm never expecting it. Ouch. Oh, double down. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. No, 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 no. I don't want to use the spin cake yet. Give Susie a heart's donut. Sure. Okay. And now I'm going to use the club sandwich, because that'll get Rousey back on his feet. And of course this attack is going to kill him, because it kills me every time! Like, dude, every time! Everything's fine. I thought I almost completely dodged that one on accident. That was so crazy. Yeah, I guess use... Well, we're using the spin cake, right? Heal prayer, Susie. Yeah.
Chaos, I can do anything.
Double ouch. Hypnosis, thank you.
I can do anything.
Oh, we can't do another one. Shit. I guess we defend for the most part. I kind of want Rousey to heal someone. But Rousey's also the one who needs the most defending, so we'll hold on for now. It's hard for the support to also be the freaking tank. God damn it. Well, Susie, what's the plan? Is the plan death? I think so. Okay. Defend, heal, prayer, Chris.
I can do anything.
Ow. Oh my god. No shot. We're super done. I feel like eventually that game over screen is going to say something different and I'm not going to catch it. I need a mod to replace Jeevel's fun little scythe sprite with the Kringle fucker from Homestuck. If you know, you know, I guess.
Chaos.
It's like the exact same vibe to me. Or like one of those gnomes from Act 2 or whatever. The Santas. We also haven't checked really what Pirouette does yet, but I'm afraid of what chaos is going to cause. Don't have enough. Chris used an item to defend. Yes, I am gonna waste this turn. Thank you. Damn, I thought I could almost make that through with Rousey. Boy, is it time for spin cake already? I think it might be time for spin cake already.
I can do anything.
Oh my god, that was near perfect carousel. That was amazing. Heal Susie. Defend, defend. I also did not, up until starting this fight for the first time, remember that defending gives you TP, which is a great feature, honestly. 10 out of 10.
I can do anything.
I can do anything. Shit, bud. Gnosis. Keep spinning, keep spinning. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. Don't need to do any of that. I think we're just gonna full defend.
I can do anything.
I was just about to compliment about how this was going so well, and then Rousey had to up and fucking die. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm kidding a little bit. Give him... I want to try the chocolate diamond. Actually, lies. You defend. You give Rousey the chocolate diamond. Ooh, close enough. Shit. He's down again. Alrighty. I could try the pirouette. And then Susie, I think you're gonna eat the corpse sandwich. Chris spun around, Jiva got slightly more tired, and Jiva felt at ease. Jiva's defense dropped. Okay. I think that second panel is like a random effect. We could have, like, riled him up or something. Certainly don't need his attack to go up. And I certainly do need Rousey to stop fucking dying. You know what? Revival mint him. Live, bitch. Well, one bitch lived. Rolls through, and then Guilt Prayer for Susan.
I can do anything.
I feel like I get so far, and then he just doesn't phase 2. You know what? Just fucking kill me at this point. And we'll just work on getting better at dodging your shit. Yeah, right into the fucking scythe. Wonderful. I will persist. Alright. Can't act yet. We must defend.
Chaos, chaos.
Again, I can't believe with defenses it takes me 24 fucking damage. Okay. Can't act again. We're simply gonna defend. I could heal Susie, but I'm not going to, because I'm a silly goose. Nemesis. The Devil's Knife. Oh. Wow, I guess now we need to heal Susie, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give Susie a chocolate diamond and then you two defend. That'll be fine. Carousel game, carousel game. Susie, you were supposed to eat and enjoy that chocolate night. Or whatever it fucking was. Or I'll say heal prayer. I know it's super not gonna help, but... Oh my god. Locked the fuck in. Ah, damn it. God damn it. Oh, we're super dead. Yep. Yep. You can't have them spin in opposite directions. This cursor doesn't fucking move fast enough. Here, we revivement Susie, and then Rouse and heal Chris. Okay. Don't have enough for hypnosis? Pirouette then, I guess. Pirouette and pray. It was just folly. The fucking toilet flush sound effect. Can't. What? Heart's donut? Actually, I want to give you the heart's donut and the chocolate diamond. No, I don't. I'm kidding. 10 fucking hit points. Oh god. Please stop. Chocolate diamond for Chris, heal player for Susie. Thank you, that's much better. You're gonna do it to me again. You're gonna do it to me again. Motherfuck! How are you supposed to get out of the way of that fucking attack? Yes, you'll pirouette. And then you... Rules room. Tranquil, the dance defended the party. Thank God. Someone's gotta defend the party. And it sure as hell ain't me, I guess. It's nothing but a useless bird. That was cute. At least pirouette still tires him out a little bit. God. Christ on a stick, guys. Yeah, do the spin kick. One of these times I would love to take an HP item into the fucking second phase. Guess that time is not this time. Sure isn't. But we lived, bitch. We didn't live, bitch. God damn. Okay. Upcoming move got powered up? Yeah, we're dead. Unless... Oh my fucking god. Can't believe you. I can't believe you pulled that. You defend. You fucking heal yourself.
Chaos, chaos.
Yes, yes, chaos, chaos. Did I not have Chris Pirouette that round? But I did. You defend again. Heal.
I can do anything.
Oh god. Yep, there he goes. I just cannot with those sides. Like, I don't...
I can do anything.
Yep. Sure can, bud. I guess we pirouette. Upcoming attack will hurt rapidly. Uh-oh. Yeah. 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 Okay. I might have deserved that one. I might have deserved that one. What's our equipment look like, by the way? Yeah, I don't think we have anything better. Increases healing power. The dice break. Huh. Alright. Once more with feeling. Take a sip. Take a little sippy. Got some of that new, like, Sprite plus tea. Honestly pretty good. I can't say it tastes much like tea, but it's got, you know, a little after something that's tea adjacent. There we go. I'm gonna defend, heal prayer, I think. Which is gonna defeat the purpose, but... I think the Sprite plus tea is kind of nice, honestly, because it's sort of like a facsimile of a half and half, an Arnold Palmer situation, if you will. Doable. Or just like tea with lemon. If you won't do an Arnold Palmer situation, which can't blame you. I didn't want to do this, man. I just want Rousey to defend. I would love to have Rousey do, like, more healing for the party, but even defending, like, can't survive worth a damn. You pirouette. You bring out the fucking sandwich, I guess. Everyone's HP got jumbled up? That's fucked up.
I can do anything.
Oh! No, Chris has 110 HP now. That's, honestly, this is potentially the move. That's kind of crazy. Hypnosis. Now we're gonna have Susie dying more often, but if we're honest, Susie is not the most pivotal part of the party right now. And I love Susie. You know I love Susie. But, well, if you pirouette, we can't heal her. I'd rather you heal prayers, Susie. Any amount of extra HP is great for Rousey. And for Chris, honestly. I'll take that club sandwich, and you also heal prayers, Susie.
I can do anything.
Nice. We can't hypnotize, so just give me a little of this.
I can do anything.
Damn it.
I can do anything.
Damn it, Rousey. This is where shit's gonna start going sideways. Give me an act pirouette from you. And you force feed Rousey chocolate diamond. The Dane's defender of the party, thank God. Beautiful. Give me that hypnosis. Definitely need to heal, but what are you gonna do about it, you know? Damn it. Revive Mint Chris, yeah, absolutely. And then we don't have enough for heal prayer, so you defend.
Metamorphosis.
Also, did he say metamorphosis? Because that's so tremendously fucked up. Forward. I don't even know where to fucking start with these two. I'm gonna be hearing that sound effect in my fucking nightmares. Chaos Bomb was prepared for you. Oh, yep. This is it. There it is. Yes, I will persist. I'm so fascinated by this game.
Chaos.
Like, what is this? What's happening here? I do a lot of, I don't know, like world building in my spare time, I guess. So I think a lot about trying to explain things that you have experienced to people who have never experienced them before. And I don't know where the fuck you would start. with not only like Undertale Deltarune in general, but like if you took a Victorian child and sat them in my desk chair right now, put the headphones on their head, and gave them a controller, none of this would track. None of it. Which is crazy to think about. It's wild to think of our evolution, like, as a species and a culture and, you know, just everything. Where we've come from, where we're gonna go. Let me get more of these cakes. But we'll start with this sandwich. And Susie, you defend. Oh, the carousel. Shit. God damn. Yeah, spin kick me, I guess. And then you defend, because you're gonna fucking need it. Do you think the Pope ever played Undertale? Do you guys remember when that happened?
I can do anything.
When MatPat gave what was the current Pope copy of Undertale? Shit, so we super do not have the ability to do that. Give me a defend item. Oh, I thought we at least had the sandwich left, maybe. Nope. Give me that one. Put that one to Rousey. Perfect.
I can do anything.
I can. I don't want a pirouette. I don't want a pirouette. Damn it. Is that heal prayer even worth it? 19 HP isn't even enough to survive a fucking hit, guys. 5 minutes. And then Susie can Lancer Cookie Rousey. Metamorphosis. Whose voice is that, do you think? Rousey's down again. God. I thought I had him up, but I didn't, I guess.
I can do anything.
Just running into everything today, huh? I'm starting to become less and less confident of beating this boss today. But we're giving it a shot. I'm honestly also becoming less and less confident of making it the full 4 hours. That's my stream. So if we don't give it the full 4 hours, then I apologize, but you simply cannot blame me. I once, I don't know, I don't want to say flex my credentials a little bit, but to flex my credentials a little bit, I once ran a, trying to understand how to fucking do this deck, I don't know. I once did a like 24-hour, not 24-hour. I was doing a St. Valentine's Day Massacre themed live stream once, and this is archived footage, so you're probably not going to find it, but you potentially could if you went looking. And it was a sort of play the Undertale genocide route until I dropped kind of live stream, which was fun. I did spend, like, I swear to God, 6 hours on the Sans fight though, and I couldn't beat him. So and I give a lot of credit to me getting even that far, to me severely misunderstanding the Undyne fight from the original, like, neutral run of the game. Have I told you guys about that yet? I laugh about that every fucking time I think about it. I, as described, did not understand how the Undyne fight mechanically worked. Because the Undyne fight in the original game, if you do not remember, you are supposed to, she turns your heart green and locks you in place. And then you're supposed to dodge her attacks, and then when your heart goes red again, you're supposed to flee the battle and physically run away from her into Hotland so that she, like, overheats as a fish in a suit of metal. And you sort of win the run neutrally by it that way. I did not understand that was what's supposed to happen, so I just stayed there in combat with her the whole time. There was no fleeing, there was no running away from my problems. I got so good at that fucked up little, like, compass direction combat mechanic. It made Undyne the Undying fight so much easier because I just kinda, the muscle memory in my brain kicked in. I swear to God, guys, I was stuck on that fight for like 2.5 hours before I was finally like, man, fuck this, and I ran off, and the game let me, and I was like, oh? It's one of my fondest memories with the game. Can never figure out, like, I don't even remotely know how you're supposed to dodge that. I guess we pirouette. And then Susie, you heal the fucking child. A perfect 10! Oh, that's a heal, thank God. Let's see if we can keep that heal through this fucking phase. Oh my God, he takes 2 hits and he's fucking down. If only you weren't the one who was supposed to fucking heal everybody, Rouse. I was about to say, do you think in universe Rouse is purposefully, like, shitty because of the trauma that Chris has? And I think that's, like, objectively correct. I think Rouse, first of all, regardless of if Chris is the main character of this story, which is debatable, Rouse has been shunted into the support role. Rouse does the exposition, Rouse is a healer, Rouse has no real attack power, has been completely declawed. And I think that's exactly what Chris wants of their brother. Is a subservient twerp who won't one-up them every time. And is it unfortunate? Yes. Is it? Wild to think about? Also, yes. Here's what we're gonna do. I want you to eat the club sandwich, and then you're gonna defend. God, you're still down? Little cunt. No, you should pirouette. Keep this fight moving along fucking somehow. Upcoming attack will hurt rapidly. Oh no. Not the fucking side. Please, sir, not my sides. Well. Keep the revivement. You defend. You heal first. Yeah, that was worth it. Yeah, that was worth it.
Chaos.
Oh, goodness. Both of them, huh?
I can do anything.
I guess we keep pirouetting, because there's a chance for it to fucking heal everybody. That's not really what I wanted. Just go off. Thank you. So annoying. After this run, I'll go and see if we can get more of those, like, cakes or whatever. I guess. I don't even think healing items are really gonna help me here, but...
Chaos.
I'm already kinda getting tired of this. Mostly because it doesn't seem like we're really getting anywhere, even though we got into phase 2 that one time. Yep. Yep, dude. It just needs to keep doing that spinning fucking spade stack against me. And I'll just die. I'll just die every time. And God, I can't believe we're 1% off. That's so obnoxious, actually.
I can do anything.
My brain is trying to find more, like, I don't know, analysis or something to talk about, but... boy, I don't know. I feel like I've done a lot of my analysis while I've played the games. And there's obviously going to be more analysis once we start our playthrough on Thursday of Chapter 3. But
I can do anything.
I don't have much to say about Jeevil. There's a lot of speculation about this game in general, but there's a lot of speculation as it pertains to like the secret bosses and the knight, who was a, you know, proper noun that was introduced in the last chapter, and things like that I don't really have a whole lot of an answer for yet. You can point your fingers wherever you want to point them, you know. Some people think that the knight is like a name. Some people think, you know, the knight hasn't been revealed yet. Some people think the knight could be Gaster. I've heard a lot of very interesting theory about Gaster recently, and about how in the original, in Undertale, okay? I went down a whole rabbit hole on this man's fucking Wikipedia page. In the original Undertale, the game talks about how Gaster fell into one of his experiments and was like shattered across universes or something like that. And a lot of people at that point in time thought the experiment that he fell into was the core in Hotland. But people are now wondering if the quote-unquote experiment that he fell into could have been one of these dark portals, which is supported by the like secret hidden lab message that's in Wingdings, darker yet darker. Because he has a whole thing about, you know, first of all, it starts off darker yet darker, and he talks about how photon readings are negative, and he asks what two other characters think that are apparently with him, or that he's writing to, perhaps. Bump the mic, sorry. What they think about, I guess, this phenomenon. And we don't know who those characters are that he's talking to. We don't know where he is, what he's referring to, but he calls it all very interesting. We have, or I guess a lot of people have, for a while, assumed that the characters that were with him were Sans and Papyrus, assuming a sort of familial slash lab assistant kind of this is gonna stop role to their relationship. This is absolutely gonna kill us, by the way. But we have pretty much no textual evidence that that's the case. There's some subtext pertaining to... I've seen a lot of thoughts, subtext pertaining to Sans' potential, you know, participation in all of these things. Including but not limited to, like, the blueprints that you find in his room and his just knowledge of how the game works and quantum tunneling and shit. I got nothing.
I can do anything.
But we don't really know anything about anything, which is the fun part. And I know, like, a lot of people have mixed feelings about fan communities and fan fiction and fan theories and so on and so forth. But I think honest and truly, it is like the lifeblood of a piece of media. Because I've said this before, once you publish your art, and make it available to the public. That art is no longer entirely yours anymore. These are just choco diamonds and art donuts. So annoying. Once you publish your art, regardless of what the art is, it is now, I won't say it belongs to the public, but the public, it is now in the public's hands. You know what I mean? And they are allowed to do with it and say about it pretty much what they want. We don't have anything good either. It's such a bummer. Shalom, I thought you would have something for me. Anyways, what I'm saying is there's no real way for you to stop people from theorizing about the things that you make, or talking about them, or, you know, making fan fiction about them even. People have tried, but I think it's healthy. It's healthy for the ecosystem. And at the very least, I guess that is a door key. Huh. At the very least, it keeps your artwork alive if people continue to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I always really... We don't need a save here. I always really enjoy observing a lot of... I've been an outside observer to a lot of the fan content for pretty much all of my life. I'm a writer, sure, but I'm not an artist, really. And I'm very... I used to be a whole lot more, like, socially shy on the internet. So I didn't, like, participate in a lot of, you know, fandom spaces, but I was on the outskirts. I should have saved. Oh, it opens the door anyways. That's funny. Now let me save. Actually, yeah, save here so that I don't have to do that dialogue again. That's awesome. And I just think, you know, as long as... I always say broadly, as long as what you're doing is not hurting anybody specifically, you should be allowed to do it. Especially in terms of, like, discourse on the internet. Like, people should write fan fiction, people should make fan art, whether you think it's cringy or weird or whatever. There's a place for pretty much everything. And I think that's true for, like, indie accomplishments too. I'm really happy that I get to play a game as weird as Undertale, and I'm really happy that I get to play a game as weird as Deltarune, and I'm really happy that I get to talk to people about this weird game. And I'm really glad that Toby pretty much just told us nothing about it. And I say that with all the love, you know, like, legitimately, I enjoy the shit out of this franchise, and I know a lot of people who don't take fandom well. Not that he has the whole time. There's been controversy, I've been here for it. But some people, you know, I'm thinking back to the writers of the hit TV show Arcane, when they found out everybody was shipping Jace and Victor together, and the writer had to, like, literally come out and be like, no guys, they're not gay. It's just a best friendship. They're best bros. Guys, they're not gay. And it's like, Congratulations, you don't get to say that. That's not... You can have that opinion about your writing and your characters. But nothing you say at this point is going to convince the internet, the greater majority of the internet, that these two aren't gay as hell for each other. And that's fine. I think that's fine.
I can do anything.
It's just especially funny to see, like, showrunners get so mad about this shit. And it's like, what are you... First of all, they're buying all of your merch. Like, I don't know what you're so, like, specifically mad about, other than you being incredibly homophobic. Second of all...
I can do anything.
Like, I guess there's a concern, potentially, with, like, are you worried that you won't be able to deliver on something like that in future seasons? Is that why you're making a fuss about it? Because I'm pretty sure Arcane's, like, done, which is especially hilarious that you're making a fuss about it. We don't have to get fired. That's fine. Pirouette didn't work. It's a bummer. But I can see, you know, in a potentially ongoing scenario, if you pay too much attention to what's going on behind the scenes, which I'm pretty sure writers aren't really supposed to do, but if you're confronted at a Comic-Con about it too much, you can't really avoid it. Which is fair. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do here. I think you're just gonna defend and pray at this point. This is fine. But if people are just, like, having fun with your stuff, I think that's fine. I think that's kind of the point, actually. Is for people to enjoy the thing that you've made. And if people enjoying the thing that you've made, if their enjoyment of the thing that you've made is like creating art about it, or writing a story about it, or, you know, tearing the established lore to shreds the way that some people I know share love and affection. I think that's valid. And I've thought about this a lot from, like, a... I hate that attack so fucking much. I've thought about this a lot from the perspective of, like, a potential... a prospective content creator too, you know? Like, what would I do if it was my story? If people were misconstruing my story? Heaven forbid people misconstrue my story. And I've thought about it a lot because I have this conversation with my girlfriend. I've had it a couple of times with her, and I have a lot of characters that I would say are morally dubious at best. At worst, they're complete scumbags. But, and I've had the thought of, like, what am I going to do when somebody, like, takes this character, this, like, uber antagonist that I have, that has done terrible things to side characters, has done terrible things to the protagonist, has done terrible things to other antagonists, like, unabashedly, like, mega evil motherfucker. What am I going to do when somebody comes out with a think piece, a this character was right think piece? What am I gonna do? And I think I mentally would pitch a fit about it, but I don't know what else I have to say if I, like, show you all of the terrible things that he's done and made you watch him do more terrible things and you still think he's not a terrible person, then I think that's a you issue, my friend. I don't like, I don't have anything for that, I don't think. I certainly wouldn't be like, come out of the woodwork and be like, actually, this YouTuber that posted a think piece is wrong. And here's why. Like, posting a reaction to the reaction, like, that would, I would never sleep again if that was the mindset. So sometimes you just gotta, fucking Christ, Rouse. Sometimes you just gotta let people have fun with it. We're so dead. I wanna know how to fucking do this attack. I wanna know. I'm so close to like looking at the wiki for a guide, but I mean, I don't want to. Oh hey, hypnosis. It's not gonna help. I simply can't move fast enough. Like, what's the fucking point of that attack? Oh, yeah, man. Well, here we go again. I think that half worked. Fucking pirouette about it. That's fine.
I can do anything.
Jesus. Yep, there it goes. Anyways, yeah, you know. All this to say, I really loved being able to experience Undertale and Deltarune for the first time, like with everybody. I'm not always on the ground floor of like experiences like this, especially like in gaming and in media in general, you know? I'm really excited to see what Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 hold. Excuse me, oh my god. Okay, you're gonna give Chris a chocolate diamond and you're gonna defend because you're squishy as hell. It's also, you know, to get especially meta about it. It's games like this that really make me want to also make a game. Specifically because I really enjoy games that provide unusual experiences. Undertale and Deltarune are popular examples. But like, what was that Wood Ocean game that I saw? I saw a fucking... You want to talk about think pieces? I saw a video essay about this game called Wood Ocean that seemed to kind of be like a passion project for the developer. Kind of like a, you know, I think it was kind of a one-person show and a do what I want environment, and there wasn't pretty much anything explained to you. It's just a lot, you just kind of get plopped down into a world and you have to navigate everything that's going on in it, and trust me, there's so much going on. Please look into it. If you love like weird indie games, look into it. It's a fucking wild ride.
I can do anything.
Stuff like that. And I guess like Fear and Hunger was really interesting too. I watched a lot of think pieces. I own both of the Fear and Hunger games. I've considered streaming them, but they're notoriously difficult and notoriously difficult to stream. I'd have to look into that. If you know, you know. I need a spin kick. You defend. That's fine. Of course, I'm going to freaking lose all of my hit points. That's fine. I love weird art. I love weird art in all sorts of forms, and especially in video games. I don't know when the last time I picked up a AAA video game was, you know? And that's not to brag, but like,
I can do anything.
I just really appreciate the weirdness. It's so fucking good. I'm so tired of doing this fight already. I'm just gonna ramble for a little longer. I think we might last. If I'm lucky, we'll give it a solid 3 hours. We'll see how much I have to ramble about. You know what I can fucking ramble about? Let me tell you. This is completely off topic. This is a completely separate topic. And it's kind of like the antithesis of what I was just talking about, if I'm honest. I keep getting fed these McDonald's advertisements. Specifically because McDonald's has chicken tenders now. They brought their tenders back. They brought their chicken strips back. But the advertisement they are sending me to let me know that they have their chicken strips back, it's a very short ad. But it starts with somebody having a chicken tender and a Oreo McFlurry, and they just not a casual dip of the chicken tender into the Oreo McFlurry. It is a full they stick that tender in and swirl it around to get a good heaping helping of Oreo McFlurry on their fucking McDonald's chicken tender, and I don't know why it revolves me so much, but I hate seeing it every time. I know somebody in the McDonald's marketing headquarters knew that people dip their fucking French fries in Wendy's Frosties, and they were like, hey, what if we did that, but with the new tenders? And didn't stop to ask themselves if anybody would actually do this, because I don't know if anybody would. I don't... Oh, boy, I don't know if anybody would. I wouldn't. I hate that fucking attack. Fuck your attack, dude. And fuck your chicken strips. This is what I'm saying. This is what I've always been saying. God, it does so much fucking damage. And we're not even up to... Just defend. When we defend, does it only do like 3 less damage? Not even that. Why did that still do 32 full fucking damage to Susie? Sometimes I wonder if the buttons that I push in this game mean anything. From like a narrative standpoint and also a am I just this bad at the fucking game standpoint? I'm gonna check the wiki on this fight later and find out that I've just been doing it completely incorrectly. Just completely incorrectly. Ugh. If this is how bad this fight's going, I can't imagine how the Chapter 2 fight's gonna go. Goodness. By the way, you might be asking yourself, Jackdaw, it is Check's clock. Almost 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern. Didn't you stream until 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern yesterday? Why, dear viewer? Yes, I did. And I will simply say, don't do that. But Jackdaw, you might ask, you surely should have gotten some sleep in between now and then, right? It was like 10 hours. You had time to get a little nap in or something, didn't you? I did have time, dear viewer. Did I nap? No. I simply did not. Why? There's no why. There is do or do not, and I did not. Metamorphosis. I don't like the way these sides move. They move unpredictably. Impredictably? You're gonna defend, and you're going to bring up that, I kinda want to do the club sandwich, but I hate leaving Rouse with one hit. It leaves him with one hit anyways. This is definitely not gonna get us all killed at this exact moment in time. Everything's fine, see? I've been playing this too long. All of the little, like, club suits are starting to look like cauliflower. I did have breakfast. Don't look at me like that. I might not have gotten any sleep, but I did have some food. Where's the fucking thirsty figures? My goodness. Once my yawns become like 70% of the audio of the program, that's when I need to clock out. I can't believe that almost worked. I can't believe that completely worked, oh my god. Pirouette off the fucking handle. Perfect 10, yes! The heal! God damn it, it's not gonna matter. Chris went down. 5 mint Chris, that sounds fine to me. Yes, activasis, absolutely. Beautiful. Can't do another one. I think we do a full defend. I'm tired of fucking pirouetting. It didn't even matter, because Rouse is dead. Chris gives the Lancer cookie, and then Susie, you should just take that.
Chaos. Metamorphosis.
Someone's gotta live. It's not gonna be Rousey. God. Fucking pirouette about it. It's just a bird. Yeah, we're not making it through this, gang. We're not making it through Chaos Bomb, or potentially the chaos that's after Chaos Bomb. Sorry, my freaking ankle. What's happening here? You ever get like so tired you become too aware of your own body? What does that mean? Yeah, throw the club sandwich out there. Because we are gonna need a hypnosis. Something, because something terrible is coming.
Metamorphosis. Why?
This is probably fine, right? Does his scythe have teeth? That's potentially the worst question I've ever posed a fictional character, and I've known a lot of terrible fictional characters, including my own, as established.
I can do anything.
Well, we finally had a round where we kept some fucking healing items into the second phase. Didn't matter. But we did. Yeah, I guess I'll persist. I'll persist if you insist.
Chaos.
Goodness. Jeevel, this fight's got me bored. Bored to tears. I'm yawning so much. Damn it. I was trying so hard to figure that out. No, you do that. Give you a chocolate diamond and you defend. Beautiful. Do we have any predictions for chapter 3? I'm really fascinated to know. I don't even know what to predict for chapter 4 yet. As I said, I feel like I've said this before, but I've seen pretty much nothing for chapter 3 and 4. I've watched no trailers. I have seen no leaks. I'm sure there have been some. I just try, you know, it's more fun for me if I go in it blind, or as blind as possible.
I can do anything.
So I honestly have no idea. I'm really interested to see the effects of having a dark world in Chris's home. Because I feel like there's going to be, you know, potentially some trauma there about their whole deal, honestly. I'm kind of hoping, especially since chapter 3 and 4 is like midway point for Deltarune's storyline, it seems, because we're going over to like 7 chapters reportedly. I'm hoping that there will be at least like a little bit of like reveals for what the fuck is going on. Like, you don't have to answer all of my questions, Toby. In fact, I don't want you to answer all of my questions. But I would like some crumbs, you know? Oh my gosh, I've got the hiccups now. Why me?
Do anything.
God damn. Can't keep any of these motherfuckers alive. I hope we see more of Sans. He was in the last one. For no reason, for the most part. Oh yeah. There we go. And then you defend. That's what I want. I feel like we're probably still missing some reoccurring characters from Undertale. I'm really fascinated with what they all have going on. Ooh, in the next chapter, do you think we're gonna get to go into the church? There's a lot of religion in this game that is like not really touched upon. Like the thing that I said earlier about Jeevel and also Asriel in the last game, and Sans calling us sinners. It is wild to think about and wild to see, considering like we don't really know what their religion is. Like they're not, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say they're probably not like just straight up actual human Catholic, you know? So there's gotta be some nuance, I'd hope. Or some weirdness is the true hope. Yeah, spin gave me.
Chaos.
I think, I don't remember where I heard this. Is there supposed to be like a festival event happening in the light world some point in the near future? This is it, boys and girls. I'm not gonna have enough for a fucking hypnosis next turn. Unless we do astoundingly well, and even then, Rousey's dead, so it does not matter. Yeah, I can't be first. That's fine. People's upcoming move got you powered up. Oh, thank God. Which this also still means that we don't have enough for a hypnosis, but that's probably fine. Last chocolate diamond. Actually, you defend. You give Rousey the last chocolate diamond.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. that's manageable. Probably. Maybe. Less manageable.
Chaos, chaos.
I'm so frightened. This defense is not gonna matter. People's defense dropped. Oh yeah, it's over. Some of these attacks I can't figure out for the life of me. Is it because I'm tired? Maybe. Or maybe the game is wrong. No, I'm kidding. Song still slaps though. That's the good part. I don't know. I feel like it's less pressure because it's current. I'm trying to compartmentalize feelings here. So, like, I tend to be a person who, I guess, reasonably doesn't like dying in video games. Hold on, hear me out. I think for the most part, it takes a lot away from the experience of like making you do something over and over and over again. Like, doesn't give me any sort of satisfaction, really. I'm only really here to see if I can, like, manage it for funsies, honestly, which is why, like I said, this is the one attempt. We're not gonna try this afterwards, probably. Cause like I said, I just don't, my brain doesn't work that way. So it's just interesting for me to try to compartmentalize. Like, why is this less stressful than like a normal, like really, really hard boss fight? And I think it's because there's pretty much no stakes. Like, this is a bonus boss. At this point in time, me winning or losing this fight doesn't mean anything to the progression of the game. There isn't an achievement to unlock. There isn't an extra ending to finish. We're just here to see this silly little man do a silly little dance for 2 hours and counting. And I'm interested to see what happens after, certainly. But it's not, it's, what happens after doesn't reflect my joy of the game. You know, I beat the game. We're done with the game as it sits. Well, as it sat at midnight today. I'm pretty sure Chapter 3 is already released. And I think that helps a lot. You get a lot less investment, I guess, which would make sense. But maybe not a lot less investment. I'm still invested in this game and its lore, which is why I'm still, you know, determined to give these boss fights a try. Because of my current and everlasting investment in the game. And I don't know how you would, like, manufacture something like that. I think it's a purely unique and purely subjective experience. And I think that's fun. Fucking hell, Chris, what are we gonna do with you? guess we could do that. And then have her all say defend.
I can do anything.
Cause yeah, this is gonna suck. Or maybe not.
I can do anything.
I think it helps to know your audience, you know? Which is honestly something that I do struggle with. I tend to want my stories to be several things at once, and that leads to them being almost nothing. Like I have, don't ask me how many unfinished projects I have. The reason why we do Whip Wednesday is because I'm inundated with them. Yeah, give me this spin cake, that's fine. And I think part of that is because, well, firstly, my brain never stops functioning. I always have too many ideas. For anybody, honestly. Jesus. But I think having a good audience, or like just knowing who you're making a piece of art for helps a lot. Obviously, you're making a piece of art for you. You're gonna make the painting, the fic, the... Where is my mouse? Oh, it's over there. Okay. The painting, the fic, the drawing, the digital artwork, the poster, the trading cards. It's gonna be for you first, the creator. There has to be a reason that you wanted to make this thing. But secondarily, who you make it for makes a huge difference in a way that, like, I didn't really think about as a kid and a young adult. Cause like, for example, I've been watching a lot of gameplay of the blueprints recently. And if you don't know the blueprints, I highly recommend you get to know the blueprints. But it's not a game for everybody, as I'm about to explain. It's a roguelike puzzle game where you are essentially like trying to make your way through this crazy huge mansion that your uncle bequeathed to you. And it's puzzle upon puzzle upon puzzle in that game. There's puzzles within puzzles. It's honestly kind of crazy to witness. It's kind of crazy to like watch all of it unfold. But it's so fun watching people who really enjoy puzzle games play Blueprint. Cause like I know plenty of people who this game is, I will be honest, not made for. There's people I know and love who know and love video games, who Blueprints, who they would never pick it up on their own, and I wouldn't be a person who tells them to play it, because it's not a game for them. It is a sit down with a notebook type game. And if you're not ready for that, you are not going to get pretty much anywhere. But there's a lot of people, I've watched a lot of people experience this game, and the way they enjoy it so much, the way their eyes light up when they like have a solution to a puzzle, the way people like frantically scribble in notebooks and like they see something else and they have to turn back pages to figure out what it all means. I live for that sort of shit, you know? And I
chaos,
think that's beautiful. And I've always wanted to like make something that people are invested in, regardless of like whether it's silly or serious or whatever. I've always wanted to make something that somebody gets invested in. I've always wanted, you know, I've always thought about the process of like, this is going to be somebody's favorite character. The way that like every Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon, pretty much. I'm fascinated by the way things are received and how the way things become popular and the ebbs and flows of the culture. And I love weird little projects like this and like Blueprints and like, you know, any of the other games that I mentioned, honestly. It's a miracle. It's a miracle we get any of these. And every day I'm like incredibly grateful that any of these people, you know, whether you quit your day job, whether you're doing it part-time, whether you're doing it full-time, and like making something on the side, I think that's incredible. And I think you should be proud of that. I know we've diverged from the point. That's not anything uncommon here. But my current point still stands. Especially in a world full of generative bucking AI, be proud of what you create. Because nobody else will do it like you. Getting emotional in this early morning stream.
men water.
God damn it, Rouse. Yeah, give me the spin paper, it's fine. Not gonna do anything for Susie, but... I guess I probably should have saved that rant for Whip Wednesday tonight, but... You know? I'll fucking say it again then. Because it'll still be true. Oh, we swapped hit points again. This is probably not good. Ow. Lord. Too sweet. Just start shoving chocolate diamonds into people's mouths, I guess. They'll get back off the ground eventually. Can't act. Give me... Now we can eat the club sandwich.
Chaos, chaos. I can do anything.
Chaos. Chaos. Damn it. Oh no, there we go. Hypnosis. That's fine. You kids are really keeping up, homie. You simply do not understand how little I am actually keeping up. Susie's down again. That's fine. Fucking pirouette about it again. Wow. Fucking nothing, huh? Everybody's down for the count. I'm just hoping and praying for a full heal at this point, because... yeah, because that's gonna happen. I think we can do, like, a couple more attempts. But it's not looking good, my friends. I think we gave it the old college try without cheating or looking it up or anything. The old college try. Thank goodness. It's a miracle I'm awake now. Much less through the rest of this freaking battle. Thanks for hanging out with me, by the way. If you're here or if you're watching the VOD later, I appreciate you being here, and I'm simultaneously sorry about the rambling, but that's what you came here for, so I'm not too sorry about it. 80% of my content is me rambling about nonsense. But also, I feel like that's kind of just the job description. This motion, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's just because my brain is tired, but that circular motion that I was doing to avoid those fucking sides, my brain was like, it's like, you know, tossing a pizza dough, which is something that I have never, like, truly done in my life. I don't know why my brain thinks it's like tossing a pizza dough, because it was a circular motion. Like, I guess. There's other things you do in a circular motion. But that's probably against TOS, so it's probably good that you didn't say it.
I can do anything.
Oh god. We're going down and yelling timber. Let me get a pirouette in here, and then we'll do some healing. You give Chris a chocolate diamond, and you eat a heart's donut. Oh, you powered him up. God damn it. Oh, and it's a terrible move to get powered up. 51 fucking damage. Fuck Christ, man. Nights of Cookie's not even gonna do it. I'd give it to her anyways. Perfect 10! Yes! That did it. Beautiful. Still don't have enough for hypnosis. I guess we pirouette again. And then I'm gonna give you a diamond and you do a defend. That was not a good effect. Well, that's fine. At one point, here's a real fun fact that certainly won't come back to bite me in the ass. I, like, at least halfway developed my own, like, Undertale AU back in the day. It wasn't, and I say this not because it was like, you know, one of the popular ones. I wasn't one of the people who made like Underfell or something. But I was the type of person to make an Undertale AU, which I'm sure says things about me. I even had like an OC skeleton character who was calligraphiti, named after like the Google font. I thought that was pretty clever. They had like a cat skull instead of like a human skull, but they had like a humanoid body. It was kind of wild. Guess it's been cake time. God, fuck me. Spin Cake didn't even do anything. Ooh, we might get enough for a hypnosis for this next fuck-ass attack. Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I don't think it's gonna help me, but... I really want to know what he says in that second line. I'll have to consult the wiki later. God. Way to murder me. Just like specifically? Way to specifically murder me. Revive Chris.
Chaos.
Way to murder me. What if I simply killed myself?
Chaos.
What if you just killed me? I say, and then complete some of the craziest dodges of my life. Alright. Another one, thank you.
Chaos.
I'm tempted to make this my last one. I think my brain's starting to tap out. God. I try so hard. Yeah, this should definitely be my last one. If this is my last one, as we're winding down, I'd like to thank everybody so much for hanging out with me this morning. Make sure you come back 5 p.m. Eastern. We're doing Whip Wednesday tonight. I'll be working on some of those Wumperless Wump prompts that I talked about a couple of episodes ago. This is just a fucking arms race at this point. And then, like I said, Thursday morning, same time. Well, Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. We're doing the Chapter 2 Secret Boss, which I'm only saying esoterically in case people don't know, even though I'm pretty sure people know. We'll be attempting the Chapter 2 Secret Boss tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern, is when we start Deltarune Chapter 3. I'm so fucking excited about it. Let's hope that by tomorrow night, I'm better at this freaking game. I'll just do a freaking heal, it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh no, they swapped hit points again, which was bad for me actually. That's bad for me actually. Revivement Chris. And then we'll use the spin gig. Items, spin.
I can do anything.
There we go. Another hypnosis. We're not even gonna get to not round 2. Phase 2 this time. Pirouette's fine. And then I want to do chocolate diamond, sure. And Rouse can block because he's got freaking no defense.
I can do anything.
Oh my god. Pirouette off the fucking handle. That's fine. Tranquil. Alright. Defense is not gonna help, but I appreciate it. It only helps if I don't just immediately run into every freaking shot that this guy's got. But that's beyond my brain function right now. Beyond me, my friends. Beyond me. Good attempts, though. Think that worked out? What if I say no? You're gonna boot me out to the main menu. Then the world was covered in darkness. Which means there's 2 endings, Toby. He's trying to say on his Steam page that there's only 1 ending to this game. And I have my doubts. Oh, I forgot there was just this musical number. That also makes me uncomfortable. But I guess we can have it play us out. Because I think this is just going to keep going until I close the game. Which is kind of crazy. It might auto-close it. We'll have to see. Or I'll see. Because you guys will be faded out by then, I'm sure. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you so much for lurking, for watching the VOD. I appreciate any way you decide to consume my content. And I'll check back in with you guys tonight for Whip Wednesday. Until then, have a good one. The game did just close on me, by the way. So I guess that's a sign. Good night, everybody.